The wait is finally over. We no longer have to watch the Novocaine trailer in front of literally every movie like we have the last 4 months.
Yep.
And
For free.
the huge push of this movie led us to decide to watch it. So Aiden, what is the plot of Novocaine?
Novocaine is a bank assistant manager whose girlfriend gets kidnapped during a heist, and he goes to save her. He's a man that can't feel pain. If you've seen the trailer, you've seen about 80% of the movie, including all of the action scenes.
There is a single plot revelation in the whole movie that isn't in the trailer.
Yeah. And there's one fight that's not in the trailer.
And there's 2 jokes in the movie, both of which are in the trailer. The trailer is really one of those, if you want to see this but 6 times longer than the trailer, or 10 times longer than the trailer or whatever.
Hello.
60 times longer than the trailer. And then here you go.
Yeah. So Connor, what'd you think of Novocaine?
I thought Novocaine was alright. The movie stars Jack Quaid, and they gave him poofy hair,
Famous
so his
Nepo
head
baby.
looked really small. Or yeah, is it Jack Quaid or which Quaid? Dennis Quaid's his dad.
Yeah, he's Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
Famous Nepo baby and
Famous
Red Letter
Nepo
Media
baby.
guest star.
Yeah. Well, Nepo babies are everywhere right now, because why just bring back
He's
the
a
80s
Nepo
when you
baby.
can now make, yes. He actually is. He's been starring a lot on this program lately in place of his cousin Curtis, since Curtis has moved. But Obi now lives here. But anyways, little kitty asshole in there for us. Oh, he's drinking the soda, he's testing the product.
Not for you.
Not for him. Anyways, so, I don't know. The movie feels to me like one of those gimmick 80s movies that is kind of forgotten. Like maybe like an Andy Sedaris to an extent. It is missing kind of the key to 80s exploitation.
Titties.
Titties and rape scenes.
Yeah.
But, you know, neither of those are really in big budget movies the way they were in the 80s. Apparently, after Me Too and realizing that maybe rape is moderately distasteful for your shitty action movie, they decided to stop that. So the gimmick is that he can't feel pain, and he fights people occasionally, and it's kind of like a romantic movie, kind of a romance plot, but I mean, there's not a lot going on. It kind of actually reflects Love Hurts, just like moderately better, and it's actually quite similar. I feel like rather than having like 4 prolonged fight scenes like Love Hurts, though, it's like 8 or 9 really like ones that are like half as long. So I feel like the action's peppered a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, the plot twist that his girlfriend was in on the crime with her adoptive brother or whatever, but then she has a change of heart because her brother's a dick and keeps killing people. It's fine. I mean, it's not...
Yeah,
it was...
It is what it is.
It was the only thing not revealed in the trailer and the only thing that's out of the blue. It is kind of disappointing when you watch a trailer and it's like the biggest joke in the movie is in the trailer. A lot of the action scenes that have creative moments are in the trailer. And this trailer was spoon-fed to us so much at movies that...
It's pretty much impossible to miss. It played on YouTube constantly, too.
Yeah, the trailer is heavily pushed. And the trailer is exactly what this movie is. So if you want to see the trailer of this movie extended to 2 hours, that is exactly what you get here.
It sure is.
I'm not going to pretend it's like high art, but I mean, I had a fun enough time. It's like a 6 out of 10 movie. I don't know what to say. Like, Jack Quaid is fine. They did, like I said, they made his hair really poofy, so it looked like he kind of had a shrunken head. Like, I feel like he just seems very small in the movie, which is occasionally kind of weird because the movie's shot sort of awkwardly. Sort of shot like one of those Law and Order movies, a Law and Order TV show, but a little more like dynamic, like a or like a Hawaii 5-0 or something. It kind of felt like something that like would have been on the USA Network.
Yeah.
Or something, you know, like along with like Monk's like and Burn Notice, you got Novocaine.
Yeah, I
The
can see it.
Continued Adventures.
It's never too late for USA to pick it up.
I fucking wouldn't shock me. Although this is a Paramount movie, so it'd probably be on Paramount Plus streaming. But yeah, no, I mean it's fine. I don't think Jack Quaid is a non-likable. Like he's not a great actor. He's not a bad actor. He's fine. Much like the movie, it's not great, not bad. It's fine. I like Jack Quaid enough in the movie. Like he's fine. He's got some heart and a little bit of charisma. Occasionally, I feel like they tried to interject some humor that didn't land so well. But it's not like overly quippy. I think they're just kind of like, you know, people need humor in movies these days. That's just kind of like the cliche. That's just kind of how action movies go. Is everyone's kind of a wisecracking asshole.
Yeah.
There was some funny stuff, like he's kind of catfished by his video game buddy and stuff like that. I mean, it's just
There's
like
a joke every once in a while that lands well.
yeah, it's like a 30% joke landing ratio, and there aren't too many jokes to where it's obnoxious. The action is fine enough. Again, with the trailer, you're like, is this gonna be a John Wick clone? Not really. I think it's just like a really safe modernization of really strange 80s action movies like
Yeah.
Hollywood Cop or Samurai Cop, where there's really weird and not all that great melodrama packed in between 4 or 5 fight scenes that are adequate.
Yep.
And that's what this movie is. And overall, I mean, the length isn't too long. It's not too short. I think it could have been sliced down a bit, some of the outside drama, but I mean it was fine. There was some gore stuff that was kind of fun. They played with the concept. It's just kind of a high concept, low execution, cheapish action movie, and yeah, it's fine. It's genuinely fine. So Aiden, what did you think of Novocaine?
Novocaine is fine. It's serviceable. I think the worst part about it, I think if I had been surprised by anything in the movie, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Right.
The entire first fight is in the trailer. Most of the second fight's in the trailer. The torture scene, which would be a fun set of gags, is entirely in the trailer.
Yeah.
A good portion of the movie is crammed into the trailer. So if you've seen the trailer, you've functionally seen everything in the movie except for the final fight and the twist.
Yeah, the trailer is not a vibe reel. Like
Yeah,
good
it's not
trailers
the
generally.
it's not the
are.
monkey.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
It's,
the
definitely
exact
not one
opposite
of
of the
those
monkey.
trailers where
It's put every good moment from the movie in the trailer so that people want to see it, and then they see those same moments again, and that's all of them.
yeah, it's like even the stuff that I thought was kind of goofy when I saw it in the trailer, it was like, I don't know. Like you can't force a laugh out of me when we've seen the slow motion knife goes through his hand joke 5 times, and
Yeah, that would have been a lot funnier if it wasn't
was actually
in the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
If the trailer didn't exist, I'd probably be a bit nicer to it. And it's not the movie's fault that the fucking trailer house cut it up that way, but it is kind of shitty that all the moments that would catch you off guard,
yeah.
you've seen them all already. It's serviceable, the action is pretty decent, and they play with the concept well. It's occasionally funny. It works well enough. It's okay. I really just wish that stupid fucking trailer didn't play every 5 minutes and show literally everything worth seeing in the movie.
Pretty much.
Connor, would you recommend Novocaine?
Yeah, I mean, if you're just looking for some okay... Look, there's a lot... This month and last month, like March and April, seemed like a couple of months where people are kind of just dumping a bunch of like
Extended January.
I wouldn't even say that. March and April are just weird now because it's like we don't have it's like movies that are like summer movies, but they don't have the confidence to go up against real summer movies like, you know, Superman or Fantastic Four, and I'm not even talking about from a quality, or Jurassic Park, you know, like
Just
Novocaine as a new IP. We've seen summers packed with like B tier IPs that have been, or just like stuff that's a little more infrequent, like Transformers or something that are hitting theaters and leaving without much fanfare because there's just so much content. And it feels like March and April is going to give us a lot of kind of half mindless shit.
Yeah.
You got like this. I'm sure the Minecraft movie is going to be awful, but
it looks fucking awful.
but I also
Minecraft looks like it might be a contender to be the worst movie of all time, dethroning Ant-Man 3.
Looks similar vibe, but I will say like the Peyton Reed Ant-Man movies are so moderately okay that it caught me off
The
guard.
two of them are.
Yeah, the first two are so moderately okay that it caught me off guard just how fucking terrible. I mean, the first movie was kind of lifted by Edgar Wright. The second one was pretty much a nothing burger, but it wasn't like fucking awful by any means. I was just like, oh, there you go, Ant-Man number 2. And then I never thought of the movie again. But then, like, Ant-Man 3 comes out, and I sit in theaters, and I'm like, wow. Like, when I hear Minecraft, like, at least I'm bracing myself to see the type of shit we saw in Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumanium, an ugly CG fucking nightmare with just an awful story that they're trying to sell solely off the IP alone.
Drunk Bill Murray versus drunk Jack Black.
I mean, like, Ant-Man 1... just definitely like the Edgar Wright movie they wanted to make, but then they neutered it so much that it went from Edgar Wright's script he'd been working on for 15 years to what if we toned down everything Edgar Wright and just it ended up just being Iron Man again.
Yep.
And it was fine. And Ant-Man 2, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But there's like a lot of mindless shit kind of coming out. Even on our schedule right now, we got like the new Looney Tunes movie.
Yeah.
That's a March-ass movie. They're not going up against like whatever Pixar movie comes out this year or fucking Shrek 5 or whatever. Shrek 5
Lilo
might be
and
next
Stitch.
year. Yeah, live action Lilo and Stitch. Actually, live action Lilo and Stitch feels like something that should come out in this time period. And when does that come out? Like June? That one they're actually risking the summer for.
Yeah.
I think the shitty Snow White movie has either come out or is coming out in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you know, Minecraft and that kind of stuff. And even like the Monkey to an extent. I will say, if your theater's still playing Monkey and you just want something that's kind of just stupid fun, I would probably say go to the Monkey over Novocaine.
Yep.
Because, I mean, similar vibe. Not much of a plot, just kind of breezy, goofy, weird. With a lot of, like, kind of creative gore. But also then occasionally just, like, being sort of neutered. So I don't know. Maybe. I think, like, if you want to see, like, just the breeziest movie that's neither bad nor good... if you somehow have missed the trailer, which I'm sure is already played once at the start of this video and for the mid-roll, don't watch the trailer before you go. And I think you'll probably enjoy the movie more because every good moment was what you're sold on in the trailer.
Yep.
And there are no surprises if you've seen the trailer. But also, like, the trailer captures the vibe well because it's just the whole movie edited down to 2 minutes. So, you know, based on what I said, you can kind of make up your own mind. I won't wholeheartedly not recommend it, but I won't wholeheartedly recommend it either. So, Aiden, would you recommend Novocaine?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if it's much of a theater. I don't even know if it's much of a theater movie. The shit's gonna be on Paramount. Well, no one has Paramount Plus. Okay. Well, I can't say it's a
You're gonna
streaming
have to
movie
go.
because All right. Well, I guess
Your answer, Ted. I feel like anyone who is still subscribed to Paramount Plus probably watched Star Trek Section 31, which is another stinker. I feel like Section 31 in Minecraft, I know it's early, and we have Minecraft's not even out yet, but I feel like...
we also have The Strangers Chapter 2 this year.
Oh, fucking wait. I don't even know if I'm going to attend.
No, we have to.
No, we don't.
Strangers Chapter 1 was art.
Yeah, but I think it'd be funnier if it made no money, and I don't even want to contribute my A-list royalties.
I think no.
Pays for that.
I think a box office of zero is pretty funny, but a box office of like $10 or whatever they get as A-list kickbacks would be even funnier.
I guess. I wanted to walk out of the first Strangers so bad. Jacko.
Hi, Sweet Pea.
She wants to be the star.
Novocaine. It's fine. It's an action movie. It fills a role in the theater slate.
Jacko.
It fills a role in the theater slate.
I am cinema. That's what
it fills a role in the theater slate. If you really need an action movie, it's perfectly serviceable. I think
it would fill the role better if that role wasn't the only thing anyone was trying to fill right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like... It's pretty much the same movie as Love Hurts, but not nearly as insufferable.
Yeah.
Which is not a huge praise, but I guess it's technically a praise. I don't know, I guess that's it.
It will be Jacko fighting on camera here. I think you gotta, like... Watch. That was Obi Jacko. That was Obi. They fight a lot. Anyways,
Jacko and Obi mostly get along now. She's just mean to the black ones because she's racist.
Yeah, well.
Are you mean to Darcy and Akuma? Even though you're partially black?
Oh, we have the black bag and the day the Earth blew up.
Yeah, black bag.
Black Bag's apparently getting good reviews for what it's worth.
I mean, I'm sure it's a well-made movie. It's Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah, I do like Steven Soderbergh, although I do think it's kind of like any movie where you start to... I feel like that era of filmmaker, like even like Martin Scorsese and especially Francis Ford Coppola had a lot of stinkers that I think it only increases as time goes on. Martin Scorsese's been pretty consistent the last while.
Scorsese has an occasional one that's like...
I think what mostly happened though was that Scorsese was literally popping out like a movie every year for like 2 decades, so
yeah,
that's part of it. Now he's like, I'm going to take 8 years on a movie, so it's just going to be good because I'm Martin Scorsese and I took 8 years on it.
Yeah. Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, he made took 40 years on a movie. It was dog shit, so I guess... What do I know?
Yeah.
Steven Soderbergh is like one of the best working directors ever.
I think Megalopolis is probably the only movie that you could say was canceled by 9/11 and still came out.
Yeah, most movies just edited. The financiers for Megalopolis were just like... Sorry, Francis, you get it. The towers came down, They that was their get out. It's kind of like how McDonald's stopped serving breakfast all day, because of COVID.
Yeah, Walmart closes at 10 now instead of staying open all night. They're like, COVID, man.
It's COVID,
it's been
man.
4 fucking years.
It's been a hot while. You're not bringing it back, but we all got used to it. Now we all just got to accept it. And I think it was the same thing with Megalopolis, where they're like, well, bro, 9/11, we're just going to have to hold up, because, Johnny Depp can't be on a fucking tower, and, it kind of speaks negatively about New York, maybe, and whatever the fucking
scene
CGI
that doesn't
flowers
make sense,
are.
where a satellite crashes into a bunch of buildings.
I almost wish Megalopolis, and I don't know if it would have been as bad if it was made, 30 years ago, because now Francis Ford Coppola can't find time to direct between sexually harassing all the 18-year-old actors. I also like all the cinephiles who are like, dude, Francis Ford Coppola created The Godfather, he can grow up some titties. Yeah, but if you're gonna grow up some titties on set, at least make a good movie too. You know,
like they used to do back.
I'm
in
not
the old
defending
days.
Harvey Weinstein here, but like American Beauty is a pretty good movie, you know. Anyways, catch you next time.